the first actual structure is going to be a capture tool. Okay, a capture tool is what you actually capture every single thing that you have to do with. Now, a lot of people will have sticky notes. They're going to have lists. They're going to have papers here and there. If you have 3, 4, 5 capture tools, which in essence means when you have something on your mind, you will write it down in multiple places, it's going to confuse you. You're going to be, okay, now wait, where was this piece of paper? Is this? You have it all in your head, and many times you may know where everything is. But it's still in your head. It's clogging up mental space, and it's taking energy. It's leaking energy. So what this is doing is it's going to give you a structure where you can take that energy to get to your breakthrough, and not to just manage your day. So a capture tool is something that captures all of your action items, everything you think, what you need to do. If somebody calls you, if somebody gives you a task, if you think, oh, I've got to call this person, or, oh, I've got this appointment at this time. You put it in one place all the time, okay? A capture tool can be a task list that's written. It can be, what else? iPhone, right? Mine is my iPhone. Toodle-doo. It can be, exactly, toodle-doo, toodle-doo. That's mine too. So I'm going to break that down as well. What did you have, a calendar? With the task list?
It's got space in it to write things.
Perfect.
Yeah, it's a notebook, but it's calendar form.
Excellent. For many years, my life coach that I had for many years, she taught me this system, which was basically a yellow pad, or a pad like this, okay, simple pad, and then put lines here and just write everything you need to do and then check it off when you're done. It can be anything that you want as long as you have one capture tool. Now, a capture tool is every single thing you need to do. Everything you need to do. And this capture tool is going to be for your tasks. Tasks only. A calendar is going to be where you record events or appointments, right? Okay. So, my capture tool that I use for tasks is my phone. But there's got to be something in my phone, like an application, right, to capture it. So therefore, you can use something like Evernote or Toodle-Doo. Have you heard of those? Okay, so you can actually use your phone and then an application to every time you think of something you need to do, you put it in there. That is a capture tool. Now, what could be another capture tool? Does anyone have a particular capture tool that I haven't mentioned? Somewhere you put things?
Voice recorder.
Where?
Voice recorder.
A voice recorder is good. Yeah, that's very good. And then you again transcribe it. Very good. Right. Very good. Now you can have, that could be a funnel. Sometimes you could have a capture tool that is, let's say, a phone and a task system inside a phone like Toodle-Doo, but then you might not be able to, you're driving, right, Russ? And you can't sit there and put it in while you're driving. So then you would talk into it. So now this is a funnel that goes to your capture tool, right? The problem is that so many people have a capture tool like a phone or a task list, but then they've got too many things that are supposed to be funneling in. They've got sticky notes, they've got voice notes, they've got pad over here, they've got papers, random pieces of paper when you're on the phone and you grab a piece of paper and you're like, hold on a second, hold on, where is it? Okay, you know, and you write it down and then all of a sudden, where does that go? Then one day you're like, oh my gosh, where's that piece of paper, right? Capture tool eliminates all of this stress because there's one place that everything goes into, and I call it a master list. Master list is where everything goes into. That master list can be on your iPhone, it can be on your iPad, it can be on a piece of paper, it can be in a book format, it can be absolutely anywhere, as long as you have one place where you keep all your tasks. If you have voice recorder or some sort of note system where you grab things that you need to do, it has to funnel into the capture tool. Everything has to get there. So, for instance, when I'm with my clients, I take notes, right? I'm taking notes on a piece of paper. As soon as I'm finished, it goes into my capture tool. Because I'm not going to sit in front of them with a phone, putting what they say into a phone, but it's a funnel system. So if you go to go to master list. It's about 3 or 4 pages over. Now there's going to be a few of these pages that are self-explanatory, that we don't necessarily need to go over in detail, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit the ones that are very important. Master list is everything there is for you to do in your life. Everything, everything, everything. Personal, whatever it is, you need to do it. Some of these things will never get done. In fact, guess what? It will never, ever, you will never, ever get it all done. Ever. Did you know that? No, you won't. You're never going to get it all done, just so you know. Do you have a fantasy that you are going to get it all done? You won't get it all done. There's no, you won't. So once we realize that you'll never get it all done, it's kind of a little bit, it's liberating. It's like, oh, okay, so I've got this list, this master list that has 700 things on it, but I don't need to get it all done. I just need to get it out of my head, right? There's things on my master list that have been there for 2 years, 3 years, and it's okay, because yes, I want to go through every single photo of my children that since they were born and every video and, you know, put it together, and I want to do all that, but it's on here, right? So some of these things will not get done, and that's fine.